So YouTube was giving me some trouble there, so I figured we started all over, okay? So for those of you who are catching the replay, I'll give my little blurb here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. I hope that this message fills you up with peace, love, and light, and that you feel an abundance of love overflowing within you and around you at all times. I bind and I rebuke any negativity sent towards me, sent to my followers, and anyone who is rising up against you at any time, even if you're not one of my followers. We're going to go ahead and just tap into what Spirit has. I already had some of these cards out. We were tapping into love for the collective. Specifically here, we were talking about the blockages that are currently occurring and how you're walking away from them. Off the top, we had the Nine of Swords. Okay, the Nine of Swords was clarified with the Ten of Wands. So for some of you, you're in a relationship or you're dealing with someone. For those of you who are not romantically involved with someone, if this resonates, it could be in any type of relationship, whether it's intimate or not. It could also be something in regard to your finances. Take it how it resonates, where it applies. All right. Specifically here, it's talking about the blockages and overcoming a stagnant relationship, a relationship that you may be feeling like things aren't moving forward, things aren't progressing. You also may be feeling right now like you've put a lot of effort into a situation, but it isn't growing. For some of you, you may have been trying to figure out how it is that you've reached a point of stagnancy in your life, and it's because you're not happy. There's a lot of things that aren't lining up with what it is that you're supposed to be doing in your present life. So a perfect example, you might feel like you're happy. You might feel like you're happy, but at the same time, are you really happy? Are you feeling overjoyed? Are you feeling fulfilled? Do you feel fulfilled at work? Do you feel fulfilled in your new beginnings? Do you feel fulfilled in your current relationships? How do you feel right now? How do you receive love? Do you receive love that's toxic? Do you receive love that is not fulfilling? Are you trying to make a relationship fit where it doesn't fit? All right. Those are the questions. Now, you're in this energy right now with the Ace of Pentacles here is being very frustrated. You could also be dealing with someone where they're not reciprocating the same energy as you. So you put in all this work. You've been wanting to make things work. You may have saw this person or seen this person as someone that you could build with, that you could grow with, but there's certain things that you just can't look past, or you've been trying to get your partner to work through with you. You may also be feeling like right now there's things that you and your partner aren't seeing eye to eye on, but it shows where you overcome that and you both are able to grow beyond that. For others of you, you're in a relationship that just isn't working. Things aren't lining up. Your views, your expectations aren't the same. And for a select few of you, you haven't even spoken your piece to your partner as to what it is that you're wanting, because you've been living a facade, acting as if you're happy and portraying yourself to be someone that you're not. You've kind of been this character role playing during the course of your relationship to make your other person happy, to make your other person feel fulfilled, to make your other person feel loved and overjoyed about the things that make them happy and not so much you happy. We have the Five of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, and it's like you feel lonely. For some of you, you might feel alone even though you're constantly surrounded by people. Hi, my love. How are you, Shakira? You know what I mean? So you might be feeling like, although you have a lot of people around you, and although you might have a lot of attention, and you might have someone that you think makes you feel happy, at the end of the day, you have moments where you're feeling just alone. You're feeling unfulfilled. You're trying to figure it out as to why you're feeling like that. It's like you can't pinpoint exactly what it is when it comes to what gives you the sense of feeling loved that's missing, right? So like, what is it that's missing right now? Because if I have love, why don't I feel fully loved? Why don't I feel fulfilled? Something is not right. And it's not so much, for some of you, it's not that you're dealing with bad people or bad relationships per se. It's just, again, you've been living this facade to please everyone else, and you're stepping into this new abundance of who you are and what it is that you're wanting out of your life, that you're like, well, dang, like, are these people really aligning? And have I really been my true self this whole time? And unfortunately, for some of you, as you step deeper into this truer version of yourself, you're seeing other people for who they really are. And it's bringing out either the best version of these people or the worst, right? It's making them show you who they are. And you're starting to realize, wow, you know, these relationships, maybe they never aligned with what I really envisioned myself. And for some of you, you really mature to the point where you're kind of just, you're laying your battles down to sleep, and you're just like, you know what? I realize I can't do nothing but just be me. I can't do nothing but just be me. I'm just going to focus on what it is that I need to do. And I'm just going to focus on me, because regardless of what I do, it just will never fulfill me. And you're having this enlightenment, this overwhelming joy where you're like, damn, wow, like it feels good to love me. It feels good to have that peace and clarity and knowing that I feel loved. And like I said, for some of you, you're in amazing relationships and you're wanting your partner to make changes, but you haven't voiced these things to your partner. And then you're both on edge and you're both trying to figure out what the issue is. But if you don't have any communication, how do you resolve a problem? How do you resolve a problem? You know, if you're not willing to address it, how do you address it? Do you just continue to turn a blind eye and ignore the situation and then just hope that, you know, your prayers and your manifestation, like you can't manifest for someone to make a change and you don't want to make changes too, because we're not perfect, you know? You're not perfect. Hey, Jack. Thank you so much, my love. I'm good, Shakira. You know I love y'all. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, y'all. You know, it's feeling stuck. But you know, the crazy thing is, it's like, again, you're alone. Like, even though I get this energy of being surrounded by things to fill the void, but yet it's not enough. It's not enough. And the more you continue to delve deeper into yourself, the more you'll realize how great you are alone. That you don't need nobody but yourself. It's nice to have support, right? But when you have the right support, reciprocating that energy into your life, it's different. It's just a different flow, you know? I'm trying, Shakira. I'm trying to get better about being on here more often. You're seeing things for what it is, you know? Thank you so much for the hearts and the little trumpets and stuff and the 100s. You guys are freaking awesome. Jack, you got to go get your son. I hope you drive safe, my love, okay? Stay focused and keep your eye on the road and enjoy that time with your son. Nothing like family. Nothing like family. And sometimes our family is through friends, you know? But those that make you feel joy, you have to treasure that. You have to nurture it. And meet halfway and be willing to always view things from different perspectives and not be stuck in our feelings, because it's easy to be stuck in our feelings about things. It's easy to be stuck in our feelings about things and not remove and to not put judgment on ourselves. You know, I think we're all guilty of that, looking at a situation and being like, well, you did and they did and that happened and this and this and that, and you picked yourself out to be the perfect person. It's like, you know, you're wrong for some stuff, but you don't want to admit it, right? But that's where that true inner work comes, is when you're able to sit back and be like, damn, that was wrong. My bad. You know, that shows a lot of growth. That shows a lot of maturity. Sometimes holding back and not telling people the things that you see or the things that you've recognized actually catapults you forward and quicker to where it is that you're supposed to be, and overcoming bondages and setbacks because of the energy that you keep. Sometimes the situations that we're in and the people that we're in relationships in will be tests, and it's not so much a test to hurt you, right? But it's a test to see what you have learned from the pain and from the joys that you previously endured, because even a healthy love can cause some type of pain, right? When someone you love gets, injured, it hurts. When someone you love is upset about something, it hurts, right? So you absorb that person's energy because you care about them. So love isn't as cut and dry as always happy moments, shits and giggles, and sparkles every time. Like, it's just not that simple, right? The Five of Wands with the Ace of Wands, you're looking at things from a perspective where you're realizing, I cannot be upset anymore about this. I need to make a change in my life. I need to make a change in this situation, even if it means sometimes, being the bigger person, even when you don't have to be, and standing your ground, right? And just being aware of needing to release things within yourself or in situations around you, to be able to move past the situation so that you can grow. And it's not always, oh, I forgave, I shouldn't have to forgive the person. It's not about forgiving the person. It doesn't right that person's wrongs because you forgave them or because you forgave themselves. It really just allows you grace to see things from a different perspective so that you can heal and you can receive and see what you truly deserve. I'm a firm believer that everyone is capable of loving and everyone is deserving of love. And it's not so much the people that do things that make them a bad person. Well, some people are just outright just bad people. It is what it is. Unfortunately, that's just the world that we live in, right? But it's there's levels, right? There's levels. Like, for example, when a baby is born, a baby can't hold their neck up, right? They need the mom to support them. So, when you're going through these changes in your life and you're dealing with people who aren't willing to look at themselves for who they are and what they are, and they're living this fantasy life of what it is that they think they need to do, or what it is that they know that they're doing and they just don't care. Well, those situations kind of hold you back. And sometimes the only thing that you could do is hold your head up high, love yourself, and accept a loss. Okay? There's a saying, something along the lines, and if any of you know the saying or know the gist of what I'm saying, because I know I'm not going to quote it word for word correctly, but it's something along the lines that if you know how to lose, you know how to win. Because a true winner knows how to accept losses and knows that they can't win every single time. And it's the same thing with love. It's the same thing with friendships. It's the same thing, with family, and it's the same thing in intimate relationships. I was speaking with someone last week and we were talking about what the purpose of intimacy is. This person asked someone that I know, a mutual friend of ours actually asked this person that I know, what does it mean to be intimate with someone? And we had this really long in-depth conversation, and I was like, well, intimacy can be on so many levels. It really just depends on, what you think intimacy means to you. And every level of intimacy is fine. Sometimes we need that physical intimacy, that physical touch. It doesn't have to be sex, right? But sometimes even a touch on your hand or someone hugging you, right, can provide you with so much healing, whether it's from someone you know or from a complete stranger. Sometimes that love of that touch, of someone not even being scared to touch you, right, and just being that vulnerable in that moment. That's healing. And then there's intimacy through sex, right? The biggest intimacy that everyone knows. That is the most superficial form of intimacy. You could have sex with someone, whether you're male, female, gay, lesbian, whatever you identify as. You can have sex with someone and not have an emotional bond with them. Okay? Not have an emotional connection with them. Not feel like you're invested. You can have sex with someone today and 5 minutes later they say something to you or they do something to you that turns you off and you're like, ugh, I got mine off, I'm good, right? And then there's the intimacy of communication, the intimacy of higher level learning and receipt of abundance and receiving just positive energy. That is so much of a deeper connection than you can ever ask for, right? And then there's the self intimacy, is being able to sit there and talk to yourself, right? Talk to yourself in, in your journal, talk to yourself out loud and actually respond to yourself. And some people call you crazy, but hey, you're able to work things out that way. There's people out there that, will just sit there and have a whole dialogue by themselves. And that is their way of hearing themselves because they have no one else to hear them. Bye, Jack. We love you. So there's different forms of intimacy. I try to always pull a couple free questions, free tarot quickies at the end of every live, Dazzling Empress, unless I'm like running super late on time. I really just go by off of what Spirit directs me to do, but I always try to do that unless I get the absolute clear no of not tonight. All right. I try to do that because I know that the free tarot quickies, I like them because not everyone can afford readings. And I'm on here to just, help everyone grow and to become the better and bigger version of themselves and really, be a rock and be support, through whatever it is that you're trying to work through emotionally. So I always try to do those with you guys. If I do a short live or something like that, it's usually because I just don't have time, but I'm trying to get on here and give the message that I'm trying to give. I am planning on doing one that's just completely free live questions, but we'll see. Maybe we'll stay on here a little bit late tonight and we'll do another stream. We'll see. Clarifying this energy of love and just self-love and receiving and making sure that that energy matches and reciprocates. It's so funny because I have a short that I recorded last night and I scheduled it to go live. I think it's just after midnight tonight is going to go live, right? And if you get to catch it, you get to catch it. But this energy reciprocates it a lot. And it just talks about this, this energy of letting go and receiving and welcoming new love. That's an amazing feeling to have, So, yep. So the High Priestess is coming up here with the Death, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Let's see. So, sometimes we let go of things before it's time to let go. When we feel like things are getting too rough or too hard to deal with, we let go of things too early. And sometimes we don't want to see things exactly for what they are. Sometimes we call it quits in situations that, could develop into something greater, but we run. out of fear. We run out of fear that we're missing out on something, or we're wanting to know that the grass is greener on the other side. The Page of Wands, you're going to have people coming into your life that are going to be ready and telling you exactly how it is that they feel, and you're going to have to really decipher and question what are the true intentions of this person. Does this person really love me for me? Does this person really want to grow with me? Does this person want to build with me? Does this person truly see me as a partner? Why is it that this person wants to be in my life? Why is it that this person wants to be intimate with me? Why does this person want to spend time with me? And, sometimes you just need to sit back and listen versus asking people questions. Sometimes it's better to watch people and allow them to show you what their intentions are. Sometimes it's easier that way versus trying to get someone to fit into a mold that we're going to fit into, or we're never meant to fill. Right? With the Death here and the upright, it's realizing that the things that you used to have, the things that you used to like, no longer serve you, and that you're okay with letting that go, because it's, changing and viewing things from a different perspective, and being completely okay with releasing pain, releasing views, releasing drama. Some of you are releasing the lack mentality that you can't receive love. Some of you are releasing the mentality of that the bare minimum is good enough. Others of you are, still going in the wrong direction and choosing the bare minimum when it comes to love, because it's easier to give and to receive the bare minimum because it's less work. And you're being looked at as the person where the other party's wondering, is it even worth being in a relationship with this person? This person talks about commitment, wants commitment, says they want commitment, but their actions don't match. Their actions don't match. So then you're moving on, or these other people are moving on, because it's a tug of war. Either you build upon the things that bring you peace and happiness and love, and provide you with a longevity in love, or you continue to remain in this energy of being a player, or wanting to have a bunch of options in case one doesn't work out, and not really trying to get to know one person at a time. Some of you, there's certain things that you just won't give up. Like, you won't give up the fact of, you're like, look, I can be patient. I can be giving. I can be kind. But one thing that I cannot compromise on is attraction. I need to be physically attracted to this person. And some people will say that makes you, shallow. It doesn't make you shallow. Why would you want to be with someone that you're not attracted to? Because if you're not attracted physically to that person, if the energies don't match, it's going to be seen. And then everyone's going to say, he's a gold digger, or he's with her because of this, or she's with him because of that, or she's a gold digger. And listen, gold diggers has nothing to do with sex. If you're a gold digger, you're a gold digger. Get it how you live, right? It's all about having people and energies that match. But there's a lot of people out here right now who say that they're claiming to be something that they're not. They're claiming to be in this energy of, I love you, I want to grow with you, I want to be happy, I want to have kids with you, I want longevity. And they're selling you a book of dreams, right? They're selling you a book of dreams. But if you were to just be quiet for a moment and just listen to what the person says and observes them, it'll be a true measure of what side of the scale they're really on. Is this person truly living like a royal court? Are they living within the royal court, or are they bottom of the barrel type of energy? You know what I mean? Is this person esteemed? Does this person hold themselves up to high regard? You know, look, there's people that'll say a person of value doesn't like to be out and about and go to clubs and do this and do that. Well, you know, maybe they like to go out and dance, but there's different types of places that you go to dance, right? You don't go to the club to meet someone. And a lot of the people that go to the club, they're young and they're not, you know, they're going to party, but what are you really celebrating? You know what I mean? Grown and sexy people don't go to the club to celebrate. And when I say grown and sexy, I'm talking about all levels of grown and sexy. Because you could be grown and sexy and broke. You could be grown and sexy and small-minded. You could be grown and sexy and have the dirtiest mind, and not in a good way. Okay? You could just be straight up, you know, blah, male or female. I mean, yeah, like there's people out here, you know, trying to, you know, just live in the moment and get people pregnant, and then, you know, like for what? So you could say you like Nick Cannon with all these kids. What you did? Like you financially providing for these people, but then what? Now you're dealing with all of these people and all of their demons, you know? Come on now. Exactly. You know, you have to find that even you have to find that even like balance. Like you can't be with someone you're not attracted to. Like who are you kidding? You know? And while I do believe that someone can grow on you, someone can love you, a lot of these people can have wandering eyes. You know? These are the people that you see when you go out and, you know, they have a full family in front of them, but they're sitting there like just scoping out the room, see if they could find someone cute by the bathroom that they could go holler to. You know what I mean? Like it's just, people are weird, and you're having to remain in this energy of keeping your guard up and really deciphering, like, is this person just trying to woo me? And, you know, are they looking for just fun for one night? Or like, does this person want to rock with me? Like, what is this person trying to do right now? Or are we vibing the same way? Are we moving the same way? Like, what's going on here? What's going on? You know, as for some of you, whether you think you can or you think you can't get pregnant, Shakira, you can't get pregnant with the right one, you know? But nobody want to be having babies with somebody that they can't stand. And the Nine of Cups is coming out here. There's a lot of dreams and, you know, possibilities that can happen. A lot of blessings are coming into full fruition. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles is coming out here with the Hangman in the reverse. So you have to question. It's kind of like, you know, learn to let things go so that you can receive what it is that you're really wanting. Learn to let things go so that you can really receive that love. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of getting to know somebody if you know that they're not vibing with you the same way, if you don't energetically match? And it's crazy because sometimes you swear up and down that you're resonating with someone and that you're on the same vibe, but you're really not. You're really not. And, you know, that's the hardest pill to swallow. A lot of people are out here, they get upset because they've invested time, right? And they thought they had a come up. They thought they hit the jackpot, and then you laid up in bed with homeboy or homegirl, and you're like, oh no, the body don't match the face, or the, you know, the makeup came off and you scared, you know, the drawers came off and you're like, damn, that thing's small. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, we're gonna do some free tarot quickies. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share if it resonates, if you like chilling with the fam. You know what I mean? Subscribe. She said, or he's too little and you can't feel it. Now you're numb. I know the numbness from the, oh my gosh, what happened? Why did I do this to myself? But I thought it was big. Girl, he had big sneakers, but you know, it just didn't match. Damn, bro, I thought she had a fatty. It was just some butt pads. You know, and then you have to like, you know, you get to that point of maturity where like, yeah, you know, exactly. Now disappointed. You gotta, and then you get to go through like, you know, life, and you start to mature, and you're like, wow, what I wanted before, I don't want now. It's not that important, but just certain things, you know, you like what you like. You like what you like, and you can't, there's just some things you can't, they're non-negotiables. They're non-negotiables. You should be vetting everyone that you encounter, whether it's a friendship, love, family. You should be vetting these candidates. Just like when you apply for a job, you know, you should be analyzing that job to make sure that it fits you, not so much that you fit them, right? And if you're in the flip side of making sure you fit a job, then I hope that you're just trying to, you know, get that job. If you're in that energy of just trying to get a job to have a job, I hope you're also in that energy of, let me get this job, but at the same time, as soon as I get this, I'm going to be focused on making sure that I get that job that really fits what it is that I need, and that you don't keep still in a place where you're not supposed to be, but still giving it your all, because sometimes opportunities, sometimes those are the gems, right? Call them candidate. Hey, SL. We're going to speak positivity into that situation, SL. All right, guys. I'm taking questions. So whatever questions you have, let's see. Let's see. Someone here is not happy with. Some of you thought that things were going to move quickly when it came to love. So matters of the heart. So this is very emotion based. You invested a lot of time into building something with someone, but it just isn't working out that way. You could be dealing with an Aries. You could be an Aries or a Cancer. I'm getting Pisces energy here too. It's like you thought you saw somebody for who they were, but they showed you every version of themselves that they weren't. Or you're starting to see the different versions of the people or the situation that you're in. And the Hangman coming out here too is kind of like you're throwing in the towel. So whoever that is for. Yep, Eight of Cups is coming up here too. Eight of Cups with Eight of Cups with the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So although you're feeling like heartbroken, emotionally you're going to start balancing out. You're not going to be feeling like you can't speak your piece anymore, or that you're not attractive, or that you can't receive someone that matches your energy. You're going to receive someone, and you're going to start attracting that because you're going to feel more likable and approachable. So that's a good thing. I was letting them go first since I'm a mod. Let me stop acting bad. I ask the candidates everything. I can't with you, Shakira. I love you. This is a safe space to be yourself, my love. You know I don't judge. I might crack jokes on you, but I'm not out here judging you. And I don't want people out here judging none of y'all. Because I will straight up block somebody off my channel. That's not what we're here for. You can ask me anything you want. SL, are you still here? Dazzle. Ari said, micro beep beep. Ari said, heck no, I don't want that. Listen, sometimes people just can't handle the truth. Sometimes people just can't handle the truth. And you know, as long as you're approaching things gracefully, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's not only men. There's people out here who have like a sense of entitlement. And they think like can't nobody reject them. And that's crazy. You know what I mean? And then they don't see things for what it really is. And just as at the bottom of the deck clarifying it, they don't see things for what they really are. And when that truth slaps them in their face, they're feeling some type of way. Because they're like, oh, damn. I'm really not that person. Emperor in the reverse, acting like a fool after because they can't handle the tea. The true tea. And sometimes God will use people to straight up come humble you. Complete strangers that you don't know. Yes, Sagittarius 21. The AAA battery out of here. Oh, man. You know? People be acting a fool. Yes, you can ask your question. Is that your question? Can you ask about the month of July? What's coming for you? What do you want to know about the month of July? So I have a message. I don't know who this is for. The Sun in the reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So listen, for someone here, you're walking away from... You walked away from something that you've invested a lot of your time and energy into. This is work. You may kind of be feeling right now like it's just not worth putting in the effort in anymore. The Nine of Pentacles, though, you have a brand new opportunity coming. It's because the more you've put into this situation where you're currently at, the more, yeah, you overcome the situation. Confirmation right there. I just said it. The more you put into this situation, the more you realize that it's just not received, and you have a brand new opportunity with work. So if you've been investing your time into anything that brings you some type of financial return and you haven't been feeling fulfilled emotionally, you're kind of feeling drained or like you're not on the right track doing that, you have a brand new opportunity coming. Brand new opportunity coming. So that's good for whoever that needed to get to. All right. What's coming for Shakira in the month of July? Give me a second. Okay. What is coming for Shakira in the month of July? Shakira, off top, you have the Page of Wands with the Tower. What's going on with this Page of Wands? Why you got... Okay. You got people around you trying to exploit you. Or you might be the talk of the town. You got people studying your money. Trying to figure out how you're making money and how it is. You might have been someone, you might have been giving a lot in a situation towards people, like helping people, or you were just very generous. Either with your time, your energy, your money, whatever you were contributing to. You've been pulling back your energy. You've been pulling back your energy, and people are trying to figure out how it is that you're where you're at. Like you're being looked at like, well, why can't, how can she do that? Like, why is it that, you know, she's not given to me the way that she's given to me? Or like just studying your bag. You got people studying your bag. Studying your bag very very closely because you used to be very helpful. But I get like the fact that you've been very helpful to other people kind of has put you in this energy of like, you know what? I deserve this. I'm in control. I want success for me. I want luxuries. I want people to start spoiling me. I can't always be the one giving. I want someone to blow the fans on me, right? I want somebody to make me feel like I'm the prize. Yeah, you could be the prize, but I'm the real prize type of energy. And it's not sitting well with people. Again, that low vibing energy just can't handle, you know, the light. Your blessings, the blessings that you're being given for all of the things that were done to you to try to keep you in a box, to keep you stuck. The veil that was thrown over your eyes. It's, you know, you're starting to come out of situations. I'm hearing el igual. The Two of Swords. It's like people like to try to use a lot of trickery or try to hold you back and thought that, you know, that your ancestors weren't going to come and play the same trick on them. Like, joke's on them. You're rising up out of this stagnancy and out of this stuckness, this energy of, it's like your ancestors are sitting back and, you know, because, you know, there's saints, right? And there's angels and there's warriors. You know, there's different levels to, you know, we could break down angels, for example. There's so many different tiers of angels and they have different purposes. And in every religion, there's different entities that will remove blockages and open roads and will fight for you, whether you know it or not. Whether you've opened yourself to it spiritually or you haven't, you have your spirits and your guides and your ancestors always protecting you. And when you're doing the right thing and you have people who, you know, have been assigned, okay, to these ancestors, to these entities, to protect them, and you start messing with people, it's kind of like you cause a spiritual war in the background, and the person who isn't out here bumping heads and doing things intentionally with people and to people to throw them off balance and throwing negative energy out there, that's the person that rises up against, you know, adversity. So you have people, they just can't figure it out. How did you go from rags to riches? How did you go from being someone so loving and kind and not letting me manipulate you anymore? Because you started to see people exactly for what they were. You started to see people exactly for what they were. And you might be having people around you who are used to seeing you as, you know, someone who can't rise above. But now that you're, you know, doing good for yourself, it's this energy of like, damn, look what I missed out on. And they're trying to come back in your energy and they're trying to take that walk with you, trying to build with you. And it's hard. It's a hard pill for people to swallow because it just is what it is. Karma's a bee. And sometimes you just learn to let things go. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're letting things go. You're letting things go and people go, and it's leaving people with a bad taste in their mouth. So much so, don't be surprised if this upcoming month they try to make it seem like you're not doing well, or they try to make it seem like you don't got it like that, right? Or that you feel like a little, if you start to feel anxious when it comes to your finances, maybe be careful in thinking that it's your energy, because it may not be yours. It may be just energy that is being sent your way to try to throw you off balance, which is why you need to rise up and acknowledge when it's your feelings and when there's someone else's feelings. Because you see how the Empress is coming out here, and then the Empress in the reverse with the Seven of Wands. Excuse me. So yeah, you see, the devil's a liar. Listen, when you have people trying to rise up against you and you spell work and trying to mix and dabble into things that they don't know, right, anything about, and you're someone who is protected, whether you look up to these powers or these angels and saints, okay, let's say your grandmother, you're in a past life, you have some type of connection. And people think that it's a game coming in and playing around with you. And they think that, you know, they're going to knock you down and try to keep you in this box, and that they're going to harm you. And yeah, you may have been through a little bit of a stagnant energy where your money was messed up, or you kind of weren't sleeping and you were feeling sick, but you came out of that. And if you're feeling like that right now, or if you start to feel like that, you need to cleanse yourself. Okay? Cleanse yourself. And when you start to feel like your head is hurting, or you kind of feeling like your stomach's upset without you eating, or when you're around certain people, or when you're thinking of certain things, just know that that's what your spirit guides showing you what you don't need to be around. People you know, people you don't know. Okay? Because you're overcoming all the negativity that is seen around you. Is that being sent towards you? You've overcome what they wanted to do to keep you stuck. They wanted you sad. They wanted you upset. They wanted you broken. They wanted you down and out. Down and out to the point where it was crying all the time. And instead of them getting that, you walked away. It's like you started to peel these things out of your life. You're going back to what makes you happy. You're remembering the things that made you happy, and you're about to make a decision, if you haven't already, to choose yourself and walk away for the things that no longer serve you, because you haven't been happy with the way that things have played out. So by you putting your foot down and growing financially, you're causing this energy of people. You're making people feel some type of way and looking at themselves. And you haven't had to do nothing but just focus on yourself, and your spirit guides have been doing the rest. So that's what's in July. 9 of Cups. Okay? 9 of Cups. Your dreams are coming true. Your dreams are coming true. Your dreams are coming true, and you're going to have to really look at people for who they are. And watch your back. Watch your back. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, freaking brand new beginnings. Girl, look, listen. You got nothing but good coming for you. Coming to you. Nothing but good. Going on a journey here. You'll be out of the country until the 24th. You're going on a journey. It's coming up here. You know? You... Okay? What? 9 of Pentacles. Yes, that's what I love to see. Okay? Listen. 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. 9 of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups. Okay? With the Fool. You know, the decision that you make opens the door to new beginnings. And the doors that you close allow you to receive bigger blessings when you've opened those other doors. Listen. Oh my Lord, thank you. 4 of Cups. All that pain and all that time that you've spent behind closed doors, hoping, praying, crying, and wallowing within yourself, wasn't in vain. It's like you've shed. You're shedding, my love. You are shedding. You are shedding for the better. And look, your journey keeps coming up. This trip is essential for you. This trip is essential for you. You have someone around you too who that knows that you're taking this trip, or like that you're moving on and leaving them behind. And they're trying to be extra nice to you. This person's trying to be extra nice to you. Yeah, because they feel like you're going to be their step up. This person wants to grow with you. It's going to catch you off guard though, because this person has never been that kind of person towards you. You've always felt some type of way around this person. Like, damn, like why all of a sudden? And why all of a sudden does this person want to build? King of Cups is coming up here with the 2 of Wands too. So, you know, you're manifesting happiness. I feel like this is you in this King of Cups energy. Like you've toiled and labored and you're just sitting back. You see how she got this ladder in her hand? But the ladder is like a bunch of flowers. It's like you toiled and labored and you've sown your seeds and you've already seen some seeds sprouting up, some growth, right? And you're just like, all right, now I know what's coming. I know my blessing's going to be big. And if you don't know that, I hope you know it and I hope you feel it. Yep. That's beautiful. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. You go, girl. You go, girl. I am a Cancer. My birthday's tomorrow, Ari. Yeah. I am a Cancer, baby. We got Aries in the house. May 20th. That's why I vibe with y'all. Thank you. Hey, gifted soul. Welcome to the channel. All right. Yes, you can get a question gifted. Just give me a second because I got some other people. I got Heart and Humor. Who else do we have in here? Ari, how can you really manifest a tall black-haired man with blue eyes, a white guy? You got to claim it. You got to believe it. You got to envision it. Yes, absolutely. Write it down. Imagine yourself with that. But you know, if that's what you're imagining, you can't be looking at other people that don't fit that stereotype of, or not the stereotype, who don't fit that image that you want, and find them attractive, because then you're putting that out into the universe. You know. So you have to put the energy out that you want. You know? Do you know what I mean? Let's see. Who else do we have in here? All right. So I have Sagittarius 21. All right, y'all. I'm just about to do randoms because... Ooh, Shakira. Dang. You going to Paris? That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Listen, that karma be hitting people. All right, cool. Let's keep it moving. Welcome, gifted. Yeah, I know. It's hard to find people that you vibe with. I'm the same way. Nine of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. So, you know, it's... Although you're wanting this ideal person, you're still having to do work, Ari. You're still going to have to do work and truly be at peace with what you receive. When you meet this person, you're going to be at a point in your life where you're going to be fully accepting of who you are, what you want, and there's not going to be a doubt in your mind that the person is the one, because you're going to get that confirmation because everything else is going to be lined up. I'm on Ari right now. And then I'm going to do Gifted Soul. That's what I'm pulling on, is your new question. On the timeline. It's gonna come. This person's gonna come, but it's like you have to make sure that you complete the cycle for you. You're going to be at a point in your life where you're going to have a lot of different options, because everything is going to be lined up for you, for, you know, within yourself. So you're going to be feeling happy. Your finances are going to be doing good. Your home is going to actually look the way that you want it to look. I get that there's going to be just something completely different in your life and about you when you meet this person. So while you may have multiple candidates, right? During this time, you'll have someone around you trying to vie for your attention, maybe from your past that you were dealing with, or that has continued to keep tabs on you and continues when you meet this person. There's someone from your past that will continue to have tabs on you when you meet this new person. And it's almost like when you start to see things from a different perspective and you complete the full inner workings of what it is that truly makes you happy, that's when you start to see that this person comes along. Your manifestations start to fall into place, right? It's when your finances line up to where they need to be and you start to fully receive and get to the next level of loving yourself. And you start to get frustrated. I heard it's too soon to know what you're not supposed to know, because if you knew, you would make the wrong choice. Four of Cups with the Page of Wands. You're going to have someone approach you talking to you about love. And specifically wanting to grow with you. The person just, you know, might have a stutter, or may be hard for this person to express how it is that they feel about you. But you also need to be careful with making the right choice. You're going to have options, and you need to be careful that you're really asking for the right things and that you're looking for the right things, because while you're in this state of loneliness, it's like everything starts to fully line up, but you feeling alone. It's like, okay, I have everything, but why don't I have somebody yet? I should have somebody right now, is the energy that I'm getting. With the Temperance here in the reverse, it's, you know, it's a fair warning of just, look, you need to just pump your brake. Be smart about who you choose. Be smart about who you want. And it's okay to be alone for some time, because during this time of being alone, you'll get to learn more about what you want and what you don't want. And you'll make the right decision and choice so that you don't miss out on the right opportunity with someone who is going to be fully committed to you, because these options that are around you around this time, they're not going to be, remember how I was talking about facades earlier? Yeah, they're all going to be rushing in, trying to show you a version of themselves that they're not. You won't be meeting this person within the year. And you know, you'll have people in the following year approaching you, and you'll have to make a decision or change your perspective. You could be going through this now. It's like you're going to have to change your angle. Maybe the places that you frequent, where you go, who you surround yourself with. The Five of Wands. It's like you'll also, how you'll know that it's not the person is you'll almost feel like you're still on guard, right? So it's almost like lifting you up to let you fall type of energy. So like people that gaslight, people that you know, will make slick remarks, people who are a little bit controlling. You know, sometimes you'll meet people who will tell you, I want this, I want that, and I can do this for you, I can do that for you, but it's all this. They talk too much, you know, they're talking a lot, they're selling you this dream. But by the end of the second year, like, you have a star energy coming up here at the bottom of the deck. You just need to be mindful of entertaining the wrong energies. Because, you know, yeah, like, you have it coming. It's just things are going to get better. You just need to learn to forgive. There's a component of self-healing that you're still going through, and you're being taught a lesson of love, of self-love specifically, is what I'm hearing of. And I heard it very clearly. If I were to tell you exactly when, you would choose the wrong opportunity. Because you're still learning. You're making decisions off of impulse. You need to vet your candidates more. You see how the person is sitting there praying and asking, like, you've been praying and you've been asking. But what are you truly asking for? Six of Swords. It's, you know, you're going to have to learn to reinvent you're going to have to learn to reinvent your surroundings, your life. So for example, I'll use coffee as an example. Let's say you like coffee, right? But you go to a shop that only sells tea. What's the purpose of you going to the shop that only sells tea if you don't want tea? Let's say you don't like coffee. It makes you sick to your stomach, right? But you're still pushing to drink coffee because you like, you know, you like the energy boost it gives you. But it makes you sick to your stomach. Why do you keep drinking coffee? Why do you keep looking for coffee if you know it's not good for you? So it's realigning yourself and positioning yourself to truly be happy. Are the things that you're doing and asking for Do they truly align with your innermost desires? Within 2 years, you're going to go through situations where you'll have maybe some people around you who are going to really come to you relying on your support, specifically female energy is what I'm getting. You'll have some females that you're close to or that you become close to, whether it's that you know or that, you know, through work or family. But these people, when they come to you, be mindful as to how you give them love, because they're going to be pouring love into you. And when you meet these women and that you reach that moment of them approaching you, seeking your assistance, your geez, I want to say condolences. I hope someone's not passing away, but almost like your emotional support. It's like this opens this door. It's like things start to fall into place. You're on a track of releasing to receive. Releasing to receive. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. It's like you need to give to receive. And by the kindest gesture of you humbling yourself and being that rock for these women, because I get it being more than one woman. Maybe one needs it more than other, but it's almost like simultaneously these women, they come to you for assistance. And because of your generosity, it's almost like that's the reason why you get your blessing. The more you give love, the more you're going to receive love, and the sooner you're going to meet your person. But I'm hearing within 2 years, you're going to go through a series of events that is going to align you on the path to meet your person. Specifically, this person that you're talking about. Whether those attributes will be exact, at this time, I'm pulling off of the energy of the person that you're supposed to be with. And look, the 4 of Swords is there. So it's like that's even more of a confirmation. Like when you continue to let things go, the 4 of Swords is removing things. You see how this person has like their hand on their head, like they're looking forward. And then this person almost looks like they have their hand on their head, like just thinking, but then it's almost like they're looking ahead. You have to focus on the good. Because if you don't focus on what you don't have, the journey's going to be longer. And sometimes our biggest blessings are already in front of us. And choosing to decipher what is and what isn't real in the wrong scenario can cause further setback. Don't be lenient. Don't be lenient with your love. Don't be lenient with what it is that you're willing to accept. Do not settle for what you know does not serve your purpose. No matter how shiny that smile is. This is like you go from the Queen of Swords to the Queen of Cups in the Empress energy. It's like the unveiling of this new version of yourself. Does that make sense? I like that though. I like that for you. And it's not that it's not coming. It is coming. Why can't I just get things when I want it? I don't understand why my life has to be like this, where I'm forced to wait for the things I want. I'm getting this energy of you having people around you that, you know why? Look at that. I literally was picking up and I looked at Ace of Pentacles. It's because you're stepping into a new level of abundance. There's things that you're going to go through in life that some people aren't meant to see you go through that experience, see you grow through that experience. And there's lessons that you still need to learn. There's lessons that you're still needing to learn. It's almost like, do you see this flower? How beautiful this flower is? Let's look at this flower for a second. And look, it's funny because the Knight of Swords is right behind it. What I was gonna say is, do you see how beautiful this flower is? How it's encrusted in gold, right? You don't realize your true worth, and you try to mask your pain with superficial things that you know won't give you long-term fulfillment. But if you had the courage to rise up against your inner self, your inner demons, and be willing to accept brand new opportunities, you'd be willing to see things and people and places and things that aren't just worth the investment. But you need to make that choice. You need to make the choice about whether or not the things that you are surrounding yourself and involving yourself in right now, if they fully align with your desires, your long-term desires. Your long-term desires, because it's almost like it's not that you're not eligible for love. You're eligible for love. But I'm getting this energy of not being fully receptive to it either. Like, you wouldn't know what to do right now if that person showed up and was that person right now. You would think that they were the complete opposite of what you wanted. Because right now they don't check all your boxes, but the future version of yourself, they'll check every single one of those boxes. And it's not physical that I'm getting. I'm getting more so like on, the other little boxes. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, it has nothing to do with looks. It's like this person could fit every single box and you'll find something wrong with them right now. And they could be the one sitting in front of you right now. But because you haven't gone through these additional journeys of what it is that you're needing to learn about yourself to grow so that you could be the perfect match for your partner, just like they'll be your perfect match, you need to take this journey alone a little while longer. Six of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, being happy is at the core of everything. You have to be willing to wait and to be fully immersed in what makes you happy. Can you be happy alone with or without this person? Or are you looking for this person to fulfill a void that you can fulfill on your own? Would this person just be the ice cream on your cake? Have you built all the layers of your cake by yourself? Or did you just get a bunch of scraps of everyone's cake and you're trying to build your cake because society said that this is the kind of cake that you need on top of what you want? Because if you focus on what society wants for you, you're going to get the Emperor in reverse. Spirit wants the complete opposite for you. Spirit wants you with someone that's trustworthy, loving, abundant, a leader, successful, who looks up and sees abundance and has people following them because they are a true embodiment of what a leader is, a true man, a true partner, true loving partner, one that engages in things that make sense. And it's clarified by the Three of Cups. That is your partner. But you can't focus on what everybody else says is acceptable. And again, it's not based on the physical. It's based on the interior. There's levels to each individual. You know what I mean? There's levels to, for example, you can say, I want this person with blue eyes and he's got to be this tall and I want him to be muscular. And then this person shows up and they check all those boxes, but then you'd be like, he's too muscular. I don't want him no more. You follow what I'm saying? Things like that. Or, wow, he checks all those boxes, but you know, I really don't like how he be chewing like a cow when he eats. You follow what I'm saying? Marks all your boxes, but you'll find something wrong with this person because you're battling an opportunity to continue to build yourself up during this new beginning. While you're in a spirit of you're transforming. You're shedding your old version of self, but you know, you can't, it's like you can't go on an extravagant trip and not have any money to support yourself. You can't buy the ticket and then not have anything to show for it. So just be patient, it's coming. All right. But you know what? Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race, my friend. And some people get what they want. Some people are happy and some people aren't. But I said to you in that reading, you can't judge your success off of someone else. What society perceives things to be, because there are a lot of people in relationships who are miserable. And it's a sad, 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 sad thing. It's very sad. Thank you, Gifted. You're so sweet. I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Stay positive. It will come, but you have to vibrate. Yeah, you always got to vibrate higher to attract what you want. Thank you so much, Gifted. What's your question, Gifted? I know you posted it, but there's a lot of stuff and I don't know. I do personal readings. There should be a link somewhere in my YouTube. I always come on and I do I'll do lives. I try to do lives, and you know, if I get a download, I come on and I try to do it so that everyone can see. And thank you, Gifted. And then I try to do the free tarot quickies always. I try. You see what I mean? Like, Ari, like you'll have people around you who it's like, you know, you're feeling them enough that they're like, they're helping to pass by the time, but is it really what you need? You know? Yes, Sagittarius 21. I was calling you earlier. I got you. I thought you left me. Welcome back. I don't know. YouTube is weird because on my camera, it shows things differently than on my computer. I started a live earlier. I don't know who was in here earlier. I couldn't see anything in the chat. And then when I pulled it up on the computer, it kept doing this weird thing where it was like, I don't know. It's YouTube. They need to figure it out. Well, you gotta respond when I call your name, my love. I got you right after Gifted. I basically reached out to my Sag ex-girlfriend that's been in my energy for years. I didn't hear from her since I reached out. She left me for someone else. Twin flames and separation. How does she feel about you? You definitely have water under the bridge with this person. You're both feeling like the other person might be guarded. But there's this energy of feeling like, I want to make this work, but would it even make sense to make this work? You're both on the same playing field when it comes to how you're feeling about the connection. It's like this could have went this way, but it didn't work out. With the King of Wands here, Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Someone wasn't loyal, or someone kept a lot of things hidden in respect to the relationship, or was refusing to open up in the relationship. And that was a big factor of in not being able to move forward. And that's something that your person can't get over. It's something with this factor of lies. Either you were lying, or this person was lying, or there was information that was withheld that should have been told. You see this person, and this could be, you know, whichever way it resonates, but you're someone that's like very, very strong in how you feel about things, and you don't have a problem calling people out for what it is. And that bothers this person, your ex, because it's almost like there would be an argument, or this person would try to start an argument with you, or try to bring something up. And instead of you feeding into that energy, you would kind of like be, you know, you would stop it in the situation, because you realize there was no point in entertaining something that you couldn't fix. Or there was no point in you speaking your piece to someone who wasn't wanting to see things for what they were, or weren't willing to hear your opinion on things. With the Four of Wands here, it's like your person feels like if they were to approach you, like they could change your perception of things. Like this person feels like they have like a magic wand over you, or like they're your puppet master and you're the puppet, and you could just, you know, you could say you want to go left, but if they want you to go right, you're going to go right. Because this person feels like they have that hold on you. Oh, there's a lot that this person wants to say. There's a lot. I'm not taking all of that. We'll take the Seven of Pentacles with the Three of Wands though. So, I mean, there definitely is a lot of emotion, and it hurts that you weren't able to grow with this person, and this person feels like, you know, damn, like, you know, this really could have been something. This really could have grown to have been, you know, something very beautiful if we could have only met on mutual ground. There may have been a situation where it was almost like, not even so much of a situation, but feeling like you put in a lot of work into something, and realizing that things didn't go out, didn't happen the way that you wanted it to happen, but then recognizing one's shortcomings to reach a middle ground. But there's just some things that cannot be forgotten. There's the energy of things that cannot be forgotten, living too much in the past, not really being realistic about the situation. You know? Your person thinks you've moved on. Yeah, like you're someone that's a catch. Your person thinks that you're someone like a catch. When it comes to how it is that they see you with other people, it's like you've been okay with moving on. Like you have your emotions under control. You know what it is that you're wanting. You know that that things happen the way that they happen, and it is what it is. They see you as someone that can get what they want, and that you will fight for what it is that you want. Your person's trying to figure out why you haven't fought for them, though, because they thought that they could have something with you. This person knows that in due time you're going to move on with someone that is going to appreciate you or give the fulfillment to you and help you grow to become a better rounded person, because they just weren't that person. You know, this person looked at you and was playing the field. There wasn't a true commitment in this relationship. This person wonders if you've moved on with someone else already, or if the person that had they not involved themselves with the person, there's an energy here of whoever was cheating on whoever was lying about whatever. The other person is feeling like, had I never, you know, tried to figure out if the grass was greener on the other side, would things have resulted this way? So it's almost like a feeling of regret, feeling like they've lost out on something, right? And like, damn, like when will I move on and get over this feeling of regret? Because when they look at you, it's like they feel like you're doing good. Your person feels like you're doing freaking good. Like there's nothing wrong in your life. Everything's going perfect for you. Yeah, 9 of Wands energy. Like you've stopped cold turkey communicating with this person. You're not giving the energy to this person to try to make this grow. You've kind of just been like, look, it is what it is. I thought that this was going to work out and be something great, but I'm not going to invest in this. I'm going to invest in something that's better for me. Someone that's better for me, because what I wanted with you, I couldn't receive. Ace of Swords, and you've just given up. It's like, you know, this person's like, you know what? Fine, you won. This person feels like you got one up on them. She's been in your energy. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, because you were someone that was very giving to this person. And you gave this person something that no one else could give to this person. You gave this person stability. Whoever they're dealing with, or if they've dealt with since you, they're not giving them that. This person knows that you have the opportunity to have love coming your way, because you're not someone that's hard to love. You might be stubborn, but you're not hard to love. This person replays arguments that you had about the relationship and the direction in which the relationship needed to go. This person feels like although there were disagreements, you always came up on top. Like you're the one that came out in a better situation. So like while you chose to not give into this, like you chose the higher ground. You know what I mean? Because you see how you have the Sun, and then you have the 2 of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups. It's growth. That's abundance. Paired with the 6 of Pentacles. Happiness. You're happy. It bothers this person that you're happy and they're wallowing in their sorrows. Damn. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This person doesn't have a lot. This person feels like while you're going up, they're going down. So like while you're progressing, they're having to clench their wallet. right? Like, it bothers this person. They no longer have a hold on you. This person's stuck on the fact that they made the wrong choice. I feel like this person made the wrong choice. It wasn't so much you. Like, it wasn't hard for you to, you know, it wasn't hard for you to walk away from this. It was kind of like a peace that surpassed all understanding. If that's the saying, you know? Like, when this ended, you may have mourned the relationship, but it wasn't like, I need drinks and ice cream. Like, no, you were kind of like, damn, okay, I thought that was gonna work, but it is what it is. Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Like, this person kind of feels like maybe you ended this on purpose. Or maybe you did these things like to push them away. Like, your ex, puts the blame on you. Instead of looking at themselves and what it is that they did wrong in the relationship, they're pointing fingers at you. Like, you're the reason why this person was always angry. You were never there for them. Okay? You were spiteful. You were always angry. You never wanted to have this person's back. You were never supportive. Right? You allowed people into the relationship. And that's why they went off and they did what they did. But this person thought that they had control over you. They just didn't realize it was going to end. And that by them doing what they did and trying to play the game, they actually lost. And, you know, things just, you know, fate stepped in and things just started turning around for you. And you've been good on your own. And it bothers them because at the same time, they're just not doing well. This person feels like they lost out on an opportunity. This person may be jealous of your new growth and your abundance. If you're dating someone else, you're going to meet someone else. And they're not meeting anyone else, though. This person feels very lonely. King of Swords with the Temperance here as well. You know, this person feels like if they were to come tell you how they felt, like you wouldn't have any compassion. Or you'd laugh. But I get that you would snicker. Kind of like, I know. Like, I know you messed up. Because you've already moved on and you've realized your worth. You've realized your worth and what you're deserving of and what it is that you're wanting, and all your deepest desires are coming true. And this person is feeling it. This person feels each and every day and moment that you're further and further away. And that, you know, you're the one that comes up on top because they're really the one that missed out. While this person was blaming you for the issues in the relationship, they weren't willing to look at themselves. They weren't willing to look at themselves and acknowledge their wrongs. And they thought an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth would rectify the situation. And in all reality, it's kind of bit them in the ass. Five of Wands. Yeah, like this person knows like it's too late. Like this person feels like you got people, you have options. This person feels like you have options and they don't have nothing to give. They don't have nothing to give, and like you would look at them like, I like this person over here better than I like you. I don't know what I saw in you. You know? And then King of Pentacles here in the reverse. It's like, this person's kind of like not happy. Your person is very, 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 very sad. Seven of Wands. With a Devil in the reverse. This person is finally understanding how they should and should not behave in a relationship. That's what I just heard. Damn. How they should and should not behave in a relationship. this person realizes that they missed out because of their foolishness. Dang. That's you, gifted soul. That was your reading. That was the disloyalty on both ends, but it was pettiness on both ends. Shaking my head. Yeah, I mean, but they're in their feelings of like, you know, but that pettiness is probably the going back and forth and not wanting to, you know, see their wrongs. Yeah, and how'd you like the puppet master? How'd you like the puppet? They were the puppet master. At least they thought that's what it was. Do I do live personal readings? So it depends. I honestly, for personal readings, I try to do them live, but depending on what the question that someone's asking, I might reach out and just do like a private live between me and that person, just because if I meditate on it and it's, you know, private information, I don't want it to be all over the internet. So then at that point, it would be a phone call. It really just depends on what is being requested in a personal reading. And, you know, I don't want to put anyone's, you know, business out there. So like if you book on my, through that link, I don't know if you were able to find it, but if you go through the link and you book, you could just put within your question how you want your reading. If you want it on a YouTube live, or if you want a phone call. And just make sure if you want a phone call that you give me a phone number, and always include your email just in case if I can't reach you on your phone. Whenever you're ready. And then, you know, I always do the reads, the free reads, just for anyone who needs it. And I go off of what spirit, you know, directs me to do. If it's long, short, we just go with the flow, you know. But thank you so much. Thank you for joining my channel. It's great feeling the good vibes, y'all. All right, my beautiful Sagittarius 21. I haven't forgotten about you, okay? What are Kenneth's true feelings and intentions towards you? What are Kenneth's true feelings and intentions? Four of Swords. Is your person moving on, or are you moving on? Or is there a fear of you moving on? Let's see. This person is guarded. This person is guarded, but it feels like they see you as someone that that's very smart and is good at choosing and making the good, you know, the good decisions that they need to make for themselves. Especially when it comes to your overall stability and the things that make you happy. But you can be very stubborn or very forward as to what it is that you like or what you don't like. And it's hard for this person right now to build up the courage, or like this person feels like they don't have enough courage to step into your world. Does that make sense? To live in your world. This person, yeah, like this person knows like that you might be out of their league, or they're feeling like you're out of their league. The Seven of Cups here in the reverse, it's kind of like paired with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is an energy of someone that's like, you're good. You love yourself. You know, you're doing good financially. You're, you know, overall, you're in a position of not needing anyone. You know, you have everything you need without this person. And this person may not be used to dealing with someone like you. So it's kind of bringing out a little bit of insecurities when it comes to this person. This person doesn't want to disappoint you. It kind of bothers them, though, that you're this independent. That's worrisome to me, because you would think that the person that's into you would be happy for your success and would want to see you continuously grow and be independent and be willing and wanting to build upon your success. But it's almost like this person looks at you and they're kind of like, you know, they're not in the same energy as you are. Like, this person has this approach of, like, when it comes to getting things done, like, they don't need to put in a lot of work, right? Or like they feel like they don't need to put in a lot of work to make things work in their life. But they are the kind of person where they invest too much, right? They invest too much. And you're the kind of person right now in your life where it's like abundance and blessings are just pouring into your life. And you're almost like polar opposites. And why you think that this person should be happy for you, it's like they're struggling to be truly happy. I mean, this could be, you know, flip it how it resonates. But, you know, there's someone here who's very much in their feelings right now and, you know, is feeling like they deserve that and then some, and that the other person isn't worthy of their successes. All right. Or like that the other person deserves too much and that they can't give that. It's like this person feels like they can't give you what you want. Or like they can never live up to your expectations, or they will never be able to fill the shoes based off of this trajectory of success that you're going towards. With the Five of Wands, this person feels like maybe there's other people. Why would you pick them? This person doesn't match your stability. There is an imbalance of stability. There is an imbalance of self-confidence. While no one is perfect, there are times where one person will look at the other person like they're better than them. And maybe you don't see things like that, but to this person, you're out of their league. And this person's just kind of like waiting to see, like, do you end up choosing them, or like, is this another situation where they invest and things just don't work out in their favor? Like, what is going to be the true outcome? Because there's no reason why you should be this deserving and things should be going this well for you, and this person is still struggling, and yet you pick them. I want to see if this person would see you as an equal. This person, like, no. This person wouldn't even look at you like an equal. This person wouldn't be equal to you, because this person destroys everything that they do, because they don't know how to follow through. And even though you are marriage material, that you're someone that you can grow with, you're very successful, you're very abundant, this person is not reciprocating the same energy as you, and you're having to make a decision with this person. You might even be going back and forth within yourself, trying to figure out why this person says little things that they say, or why it is that they do the little things that they do, because it's just a lot of little things that don't add up. So while the picture as a whole looks perfect, there's little markings in the picture that it doesn't sit right within your soul. There might even be that there's a lot that you want to say to this person, or there's a lot that you want to ask this person that you just can't get it off your chest. This person might even be in that same energy too of trying to express themselves, but they can't express because they don't know what it's like to be in such a position of comfort. Because it's been a while since this person has been in a position of true comfort. Whether that be materialistically, clearly this person has an envious eye towards you and towards your new beginning. Is this someone that you've known for some time and maybe has seen you transform? It's like this person gets the short end of the stick. And this person is like, yeah, I can grow and build with this person, but what's the point if everything that I've always invested in never goes my way? Like, this person acts like a big old freaking baby when things don't go their way. If you're coworkers, maybe that's where the envy comes from. Because this talks about your, like, success. I get that this person tries not to envy you, but they envy you. You got to be careful with that because envy can turn ugly. Real quick. I'm trying to understand, like, this Ten of Pentacles with the Magician in the reverse. This person doesn't know how to manage their money. Either you don't know how to manage your money or they don't know how to manage their money. And either way, it is clarified by the Eight of Wands. It's you're having to make a decision about the situation with this person. And this person's trying to make a decision about you. Five of Pentacles here, it's like, you know, this person feels like you're going to choose to walk away because they don't match your stability. This person doesn't match your stability. As much as they want to, they don't match your stability. Nine of Wands here too. It's like this person might even feel like you're guarded. You know? Or like you're holding back and wanting to grow with them because you feel like there's something better coming. This person is insecure. This person is insecure. But at the end of the day, like, you have a Ten of Cups coming up here. You're happy. You know? And with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, it's investing into things. It worries this person, the investment. So it's they see you as someone that they got to tread lightly with, so that they don't miss out on their opportunity because they feel like you're about to make your selection. Do you choose them or do you choose someone else? Michael, it depends on the person's preference. There's people with small ones and they know how to work it. It's all about the motion in the ocean. You know? Don't let that be something that bothers you. Yeah, I mean, that might be it, Sag. Is that, you know, this person envies you. This person envies your stability. You know? There's something about your stability that this person doesn't match. So, just be careful, okay? Four Swords. Like, you end up walking away from this person anyway. Like you end up choosing someone else. So this person, it's like this person gives you anxiety. Does this person give you anxiety? Or like you don't want to see this person for who they really are. This person is coming out as the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups with the Six of Wands. Nine of Wands in the reverse, excuse me. This person is kind of like, he acts like he doesn't care. This person acts like they don't care. But in reality, this person feels like they're not fulfilling your needs. And that you're going to walk away. So like this person might walk away before you do just so that they don't get hurt. Yeah, this person's trying to manifest, you know, abundance in their life. I mean, I don't see this person as being such a bad person per se. I just feel like this person has a lot of issues financially. This person is trying to get their life in order. But the only thing that does concern me is the enviness, the envy. You know, I don't even think enviness is a word, but you knew what I was trying to say, hopefully, is the envious characteristic of why does they have that? Why do they have that? And it's like this person is building upon a dream and trying to manifest their dreams into a full desire. Because right now it's, you know, this person is in debt. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse also does represent jealousy. That came out as I was talking about envy. Five of Swords here as well. You're gonna have to end up walking away from this because it's just not gonna it's not gonna go nowhere. Yeah, Ace of Swords with the Hangman in the reverse. This person's selfish. This person doesn't know how to sacrifice, or you don't know how to sacrifice. There's not a willingness to make sacrifices and make changes. Right? With the Ace of Swords here, it in the reverse, it's being able to overcome the situation, but at what expense? Yeah. It's just you recognize that this person doesn't match your energy. Clarified by the King of Wands. It's, you know, you're wanting someone that, you know, is mature, is strong, is going to be there for you, but are they really representing themselves as that person? Are they really acting like the person who can fulfill that role? Or are they more so concerned with your finances and how it is that you're growing your coin? Right? Does this person really want to grow with you, or does this person see you as a come up? Or is this just something that is just to pass the time? What does this person truly provide for you? What is it that they want? This person wants to improve. Listen, I would just, you know, when it comes to this person has a lot on their plate. And sometimes when someone has a lot on their plate, they react to things, you know, a little differently than how they would act when things are leveled out. Hey, Jaded, what's up, girl? I know you're very late. I've been on here for like 2 hours. I'm just messing with you. I love you. Four of Pentacles, with the Tower in the reverse. This person has finance, like this person financially is in a rut. Be careful that this person doesn't look at you like a come up. Like you're doing very well for yourself and you're very thoughtful. But you do have the Ace of Cups here, Sagittarius 21. You have the Ace of Cups here in the reverse. So, I hope that provided you clarity, my love. Because this person, you know, although they're acting like everything is fine and dandy and they want to grow and they want to build, I'm getting that energy that is more so a focus on your finances and or how you can contribute to their stability. You know, and you say you got your beautiful boys, just, you know, be careful. Temperance here in the reverse. There's, you know, if this person is being a little bit pushy and, you know, very impatient, those are, you know, this person doesn't seem to, you've probably already been suspecting this of this person. This person fluctuates a lot in their actions or their reactions to certain things. I'm getting facial expressions could probably be a good indicator of how this person really feels. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse with the King of Pentacles too. You know, again, another card talking about greed. Another card talking about finances and just stability. You provide stability. You're a safe option for this person. All right, my love. So, just be careful. Guard your finances. Guard your finances. Eight of Wands in the reverse. You know. She said, I got a lot of options, though. He's just one. I'm not taking all of these cards. All right, my beautiful people. That's all I got for tonight. I love you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day today. Whatever point in the day that may be. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. Jada, do you have a question before I log off? Or Michael Jackson? Nine of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. You're welcome, Sagittarius. 21. Nine of Pentacles. Someone here gotta be stuck on, like, just stupid when it comes to a situation. There's someone here just trying to figure out, like, damn, how did things get to the point where they're at right now? What's your question, Jaded? With the Two of Wands here in the reverse too, it's like frustration, being frustrated because things aren't working out the way that things should have worked out, or feeling robbed of a situation. Yeah. Empress in the reverse, feeling like you've lost out on something in a great way, like it was taken from you. Yeah. Excuse me. You had a dream and it was vivid that Hernandez came into your life as a good changed man. Okay. Is Hernandez coming to communicate with Jaded? The Tower in the reverse with the Three of Swords. So clarified by the Four of Cups. No, because this person feels like you moved on, and what you might have coming towards you is a renewal, or possibly even someone new. How does Hernandez feel about Jaden? How does Hernandez feel about jaded? Your person got a lot going on. Six of Pentacles here in the reverse. Like, they see you as someone that that ego. This person feels like they just need to get their life together. Like, this person feels like they just gotta put everything into perspective in their life, and they gotta build and focus on themselves, and that when they do, everything's gonna work out in their favor when it comes to you. Like, they'll have an opportunity to make things work. But this person feels like you're releasing and moving on at the same time. Who is this Four of Cups in the reverse? Show me this Four of Cups in the reverse. Who is the Four of Cups in the reverse? Who is this Four of Cups in the reverse? Show me the Four of Cups. Oh, hold on. I got some flyers. All right. The Star in the reverse clarified by the the Ten of Swords. The Two of Swords is like having to make a decision and not being able to make one. But the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups, it's that's someone new. Or someone who's been renewed. If it's someone new, I feel like it'll be something or someone completely different than your normal type. This could even be you, like, going through this transitional growth. Of, like, revamping yourself. Showing yourself to have more courage and strength than what you thought you had. But I get this Four of Cups. This is new. This is a different energy than this person. And the Moon is coming out here. It's like you're... So, your person's not willing to let this relationship go. And they're not willing to let the relationship grow. If that makes sense. Like your past person, Hernandez. Because they're still stuck on the illusion and ideas of things that should be or could have been. And this person does have, like, this person is starting to realize, like, where they went wrong. Your person, Hernandez, is trying to rebuild themselves, but also learn, like, yeah, I mean, they're no longer, they're trying to rebuild themselves. The Five of Wands is like letting go of things in the past, right? This person is seeing things exactly for what they are. The Empress in the reverse. And then with the Eight of, it's like realizing what you missed out on type of energy. You know what I mean? The Eight of Swords. Three of Pentacles on the Moon, and the King of Wands. Like, this Hernandez person likes to argue a lot. And there's a lot of things that you don't know about this person, your past person, that the newer version of yourself. I feel like this is a new version of yourself. Like you've evolved into a newer version of yourself where you're able to see things a lot clearer than before. And you're able to handle things with more grace and intelligence. But you're also a lot stronger than what you used to be in tackling any struggles that may come your way. With Eight of Swords coming up here too, it's like, you know, you're realizing that you've made mistakes that you don't want to repeat in your life. And this person is coming up in the Two of Cups. And I get that this is this past relationship with this Hernandez person. King of Swords energy coming up here. You know, so you could have been dealing with a water sign. He could have been a water sign. But also with fire here coming up. So he could have been someone that was very argumentative. You know. But it's like this person, if they do come, it's like they haven't changed as much as they try to act like they have. And Knight of Cups like is coming up here too. So it's like just be careful if this person does come around that they're not selling you a dream. Because the Sun is coming up here in the reverse. Like this person is coming to kill, seek, and destroy anything that you've been working towards. And all that you're going to do is further yourself farther from the abundance and the growth of someone who's going to match your energy. Because you do have someone new coming in. That's going to happen quickly. You've been manifesting this person. But you also know that with this person, if they're coming and rushing, it's not for nothing. Like it's something's there has to be something behind the scenes. Like you've learned this person to a point where you recognize their rights for their rights, and you're able to sniff out when they're not being loyal. You know what I mean? You're able to sniff out the BS. Ten of Wands, yeah, it's like you're you know, you kind of call this person out for who it is that they are, and they don't take it, you know, they don't take it with a grain of salt. They react negatively. This person could even try to manipulate you to get things their way, so you're gonna have to be true to yourself. Be true to yourself and what it is that you're wanting. With this Temperance coming up here, it's, you know, you have your angels are looking out for you. You need to be honest with what it is that you're wanting. All right. What is this person's nationality? I mean, they look light-skinned. It's more so like, I'm getting light. This is going to sound so bad. I'm getting paler. Pale with dark hair. I know that's horrible. Maybe blue eyes. But you clarify by the Nine of Cups here at the bottom, like, this person's going to be very giving and loving. She said, pale. I can't with you. Listen, I've seen some Latinos that are extra white. Okay? Five of Swords at the end of it all. You're moving on and you're moving forward. All right, my love? That is all I have for today. I hope this message gave you clarity. You will get a good man. You will. You shall. Believe and you shall receive. All right, my beautiful people. Thank you, my love. Stay blessed. And I will speak with you soon. Bye.